Dr. McStuffin. Not Dr. McStuffin. I over here watching Dr. McStuffin, but they over here stealing pills from the fucking. With your mama, a fucking, what do you call them bitches? LPN, but this whole stealing pharmaceuticals. So the whole time your baby watching Dr. McStuffin. That's crazy. One of these bags must got a fucking hole in it. Paw Patrol. It's who? Who the fuck is this lady? Who? Why the fuck they on here lying? That's the shit that pissed me off by this channel. Stop lying to these fucking kids. Marshall makes friends. Now they got these kids out here thinking they could be friends with dinosaurs.
Oh my god, bro, that's crazy. This lady don't put fire up on her spoon.
Then
And then ate
dip her
ice
ice
cream.
cream.
You seen that?
Yeah, because when we first saw, it's like
I was like,
free
on
basing
social
ass.
media?
Yeah, it's crazy. I was like, yeah, damn.
Niggas
I
on
seen that shit. It
jail.
said when you got an addiction, and then I seen that shit, and I seen a lady do that. It was a black lady, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Niggas on
She was eating out of that. I don't see how people eat
Haagen
briars,
Dazs.
bruh.
That's Haagen Dazs.
I don't see how people eat briars. That shit.
Virus isn't that bad.
Briars is real ice cream. That's why it foamy like that.
But
It's
Haagen
nasty.
Dazs, bro. Haagen Dazs is so good.
It's overrated.
I swear, bro. White people love Haagen Dazs.
People like it because it's real. Yet they'll never have no recalls on it.
I seen a lady said she was cutting up nothing on a cutting board. And she said, "I'm eating what's safe to eat out here." And somebody in the comments said, "Nah, apparently they just recalled that too."
Yeah, ain't lying. Niggas finna recall air in a minute. What the fuck did my papers go? What's going on, y'all? What the fuck? You just gave them to me. And I just saw 'em. Jay, did you just give me some papers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's right here. I know was that another earthquake? What's going on, y'all? Well, these niggas be scared to talk on YouTube. Fuck. Fuck. Do I want to tip on this motherfucker? Yes, I do. What's going on? I'm gonna go outside in a minute. I'm gonna go touch grass in a minute. Jay Berman, all I used to do is blow when I used to do my lives over here. Them lives used to be lit. Them lives was long as fuck though. Go read before I go. I'm going to do a read before I go. If anybody is interested in new moon readings are available. $20 at this time if anybody is wanting one. On the spot. If you are wanting a video read, then those are $25. All right. Or you can just sit and watch me. Speed. Why's that? Why speed? A demon keep being in my head. Huh? Jay, what does that mean? I need to listen to that song so I can get a clear understanding of why that song keep popping up. All right. Real quick. All right, Spirit is wanting you to keep an open mind. Something about a house, movement, honeymoon. Spirit said keep an open mind. All right, something's getting ready to happen. All right, you're getting ready to free yourself from a situation. All right, loyalty is here. Some sort of blunt conversation is coming towards you. All right, angels. All right, whatever this is, some sort of guided message. Somebody's being guided towards you, a father figure. All right, health is here. Somebody wants to tell you about their health, or something could be happening with somebody's health. What's going on? Something could be happening with someone's health. All right, something is going in a different direction. You're getting ready to find out some information. Somebody is no longer stuck, or you will not be confused about a situation. There's a new beginning here. It could be something about your childhood, reconciliation. Something is coming back towards you. It's the solar. It is the solar eclipse. All right. The arts is here. Somebody is very tapped in to this spirituality. All right. Somebody is definitely manifesting their heart's desires. All right. There is a tower in here. All right. Something's going in someone's favor. It has something to do with a home, estate, a company, some sort of business endeavor. All right. This is something that you don't see coming. This could be a masculine coming towards you at nighttime as well. All right, somebody's making some sort of decision. Somebody looked something up. Somebody found you. Somebody wants to do something. All right, anybody looking for, all right, new moon reads. They are available. All right, $20 at the time. All right, 2020. If you are interested in a new moon read. All right, on the spot reads are $22. All right. And now read covers love, money, and career, and all of the bullshit, all of the bullshit around you. All right, there's some sort of finances, some sort of increase is coming your way. All right, if you are interested in a donation read, now is the time. Now is the time. This is why I don't show my face because I get reads of it. I be on TikTok. Right. I do reads on TikTok. They just so happen to end up over here. All right. Somebody's letting go of control issues. All right. And something is coming your way. I am going to pull a few more cards and then I'm going. I am going. All right. There's a big change that's getting ready to happen. All right. Big miracles. Somebody called a thief. Somebody was trying to take something. All right. The main person that they caught is what I'm hearing. Something is happening to kick off something. Somebody is calling you. You don't want to talk to them, but they're calling you. You're getting ready to move expeditiously. All right, so real fast, something is getting ready to happen. Somebody is waiting. Somebody found out their brother ain't shit. All right, somebody is tired of waiting. It's getting ready to happen. All right, wealth, reward, leadership. All right, prosperity. Something is coming towards you. Something that is meant to happen. You get ready to splurge. You could be getting ready to go shopping. All right, somebody catching karma. A baby mother. There's a new car right here. A father is here. Something about a baby father. There's a baby mother doing cell work behind the scenes. All right, that shit ain't doing shit. All right, spirit showing up and taking motherfuckers up out of here. All right, spirit heard your tears when it comes to a previous lover. All right, somebody that you previously dealt with. All right, this money coming from a past loved one, dating a significant. Somebody knows that you weren't happy with them. All right, but you ain't trying to talk to them at all. All right, this is somebody who disappeared on you, Capricorn significant. Yes, and you're right. All right. Somebody knows that you know the truth. I is here. Road trip. All right. Going to pick something up. Grandfather is here. Leo, Virgo. Somebody's definitely having some sort of death here. All right. Whether it's ego. All right. Physical. Mental. Inheritance is here. Aquarius. Somebody's finding out shit. All right. Somebody was doing a shit of the spell work behind the scenes. All right. Blaming themselves on the inside. Secret baby. Significant scamming legal issues. Virgo is here. Horrifying. The fact that you know shit. All right. Somebody can no longer hide anything from you, right? You know every fucking thing. It ain't shit that you can't know, all right? You even know shit that you could fucking care less to know, all right? Things are slow because you're getting ready to move, all right? Something's getting ready to happen in your favor. All right, moving into a home. Somebody getting in a car accident. All right, your money is being released. They can no longer hold it. All right, family. All right, your money is being released from your family. All right, these people can no longer hold it. All right, everything is happening just the way that you said it would. All right, somebody's calling you, tell you to pack your shit because you're getting ready to get your shit. All right, somebody tried to go against you. All right, sign some shit they weren't supposed to. It was very dangerous and unwise for somebody to do this shit. All right, the shock of your life and theirs because something is catching up with somebody and you ain't got to do shit. All right, people are arguing about you because you ain't had to do shit. You didn't have to fight fire with fire. All right, you was smart. That crooked judge is significant. Slowing down because you're a leader. Somebody is free. All right, white woman last night, no validation needed. Somebody doesn't need any validation. Something is being released. All right, high school is significant. Eastern Star and a beach resort is here. Somebody going through it at this time. All right, there's a house that's already picked out for you. Taco Bell is significant. All right, in the woods. All right, it's something beyond your measures. All right, I'm here. Peace. Somebody can have a home in the woods. All right, in the country. Somebody pop PILLS at nighttime, poisoning themselves. because they know they caught somebody having a heart attack. Somebody going OD. Fast action coming in. Somebody coming in with a ring. They want you to marry them. Somebody want to sweep you off your feet. All right, heavy protection is all around you. North is significant. Your life is getting ready to change real fast. All right, money is coming in at the same time. All right, renewal is here. Somebody knows that you're special. Somebody wants to be more romantic when it comes to you. Knows that you are protected by darkness. All right, phone tap. Somebody still live with you. All right. Somebody waiting to take you on a big vacation. Somebody passing away. Whoever tried to coach somebody, they going through a storm. All right. Something is happening earlier than you expected. Somebody is not dead. All right, and you're finally moving. Somebody lives only you. Somebody was fighting over something that did not belong to them. All right, leaving the East Coast, West is significant. Somebody is giving you what you deserve expeditiously. Small is here. Something is spiraling out of control. Somebody owes you something. All right, they thought that they was gonna steal some shit from you. You get exactly what you want. An old real estate agent is here. Somebody can't wait to hold you. Libra. All right, somebody knows. Somebody want to marry you. Congratulations, you did it. All right, right. A child is here. Mercedes is showing you a whole new different side of them. All right, elevated person. All right, is there anybody that wants to read before I go? Does anybody want a read before I go? All right, moon on the spot reads are available. All right, $20. $20 for on the spot moon reads. All right, fake supporters and they know. Ooh, shit. Even your fake supporters know. What's good? All right, does anybody want to read before I go? Does anybody have any questions about burning and beliefs? All right, does anybody have any questions about burn and release? Yes or no questions are available. Donation and reads are available as well.